Hello and welcome. In this part 1, we will try to understand the IELTS task 2 writing band descriptors for grammatical range and accuracy. For band 7, it's written that a candidate uses a variety of complex sentences. While for band 4, it's written that a candidate uses only a very limited range of structures with only rare use of subordinate clauses. Now, we will try to understand what are the complex structures and what are the subordinate clauses. First, we will try to understand what is a simple sentence. The simplest example of a simple sentence is she runs, they eat. Now, what are the compound sentences? Compound sentences are those sentences which are connected through the words like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. For example, here the two simple sentences are connected with the word but. So it becomes she runs but they eat. Alright, now moving ahead towards the complex sentence. What is a complex sentence? A complex sentence contains subordinate conjunction or relative pronouns. What are the subordinate conjunctions? The words like after, even if, once, so that, when, although, even though, provided that, though, were as, if, rather than, unless, whether, because, in order to, since, until, while. These are the examples of a subordinate conjunction. Now, what are the relative pronouns? Words like who, that, which, whom, whose. These are the examples of a relative pronoun. Alright, now before understanding the subordinate clause and relative clause, we will try to understand what is a clause. Basically, a clause is a chunk of a language. For example, it's a sentence which contains at least subject and verb. For example, she eats. She is a subject, eats is a verb. Alright? Now, what is a subordinate clause? Subordinate clause is a clause which is connected with subordinate conjunction. Here, although has been used. Right? Now, what is a relative clause? A relative clause is a clause which is connected through the relative pronoun. Here, whose has been used. Now, as we can see that these two sentences are not completed. So, we will try to complete them. Although she eats, they run. Next, she knows her uncle whose band is famous. Now, these two sentences make sense. In the next part 2, we will try to understand the sentences, alright, that makes use of subordinate conjunction as well as relative pronouns. Till then, bye, take care.